See, yesterday, solid redirecting you studied. That is not completed. I would explain. For redirecting, what is the method we use? What is the method we use for redirecting? Send, redirect. Send, redirect method in which interface? HTTP solid response. HTTP solid response. Okay. So here we record HTTP solid response. That purpose we use it do post. Say see you studied yesterday. Solid is an interface inherited in generic solid class. Generic solid inherited in HTTP solid class. So solid interface inherited in generic solid class. Generic solid inherited in HTTP solid class. Let us see how seen. But not only these two, here solid request inherited in HTTP solid request. Solid response inherited in HTTP solid response. Say by using HTTP solid, can I access generic solid methods? Yes, like that only. Here by using HTTP solid request we can access. By using HTTP solid response we can access. Right is all. Say HTTP solid derived from generic solid. Generic solid derived from solid. Like that only HTTP solid request derived from solid request. HTTP solid response derived from solid response. So always subclass is best. Subclass or subinterface is best. Because using subclass, superclass members you can access. So using sub interface reference, super interface members we can access. Now, for redirecting, what is the method required? For redirecting, what is the method required? Send redirect. Send redirect method in which interface? HTTP servlet response. Okay. HTTP servlet response is available. Do get method, do post method, non-life cycle service method. Now in the diagram you have seen forward place, just forward place I am writing redirecting. From year to year, which request came? Get or post? Post. That's what do post required here. That is I written yesterday program also. See, do post. Here, servlet request place HTTP servlet request, servlet response place HTTP servlet response. Now, this do post method available in HTTP servlet request. That is the reason here HTTP servlet request. Here, forward place, redirect a return. That's it. What will be happen? You have seen output. Right click, run as, run on server. See homepage.html. If you click on login, username AAA, password AAA. If I click on submit button, how many servlets executed? 2 servlets. What are those? Login servlet, welcome servlet. Output comes from which servlet? Output comes from which servlet? What is that? Welcome servlet. In address bar, which servlet URL pattern appears? That is forward program. You are giving answer for forward program. It is redirecting. What is the URL pattern? Welcome. Say here. This output from welcome servlet. Okay. And here also welcome servlet URL pattern. If it is forward, here what it comes? Login. Here what it comes? Welcome. Username also displayed. But here you are not getting username. You are getting null. Why we are getting like that? I'll explain. First of all, in this program, only this part I changed. For this one only, this part I changed. For this one only, this part I changed. Okay, this is all I did. Now, redirecting means only this is one line, but it is from HTTP servlet response. Okay, this program. What you do is, okay, here do post required, here HTTP servlet response, HTTP servlet request also required. Now I'll give this one how to write. Program to demonstrate servlet redirecting. First, what you do is, here, this all as it will leave it. Public class login servlet extends HTTP servlet. These all leave it. After this, public void do post, which takes HTTP servlet request HTTP servlet response. Response. Remaining code, leave it as it is. Here, if rs dot next, response dot send redirect. Welcome. The remaining all same. Only this part I changed. Remaining code is same. No change. Is it over? It is do post method. Here, response dot send redirect. Is it over? Say here forward program you studied, no? Forward programming time, what was there here? Generic solid. Here what was there? Service method. Here solid request, solid response. Here request dispatcher forward. Just to forward place, I written redirect. Redirect purpose, send redirect method required. Send redirect method is available in HTTP solid response. HTTP solid response, HTTP solid request as a parameters for do post. Because from login.html to this program, which type of request coming? Post. If you want to handle post type request, what we are write? Do post. That's what do post. Do post, is it available in HTTP generic solid? No. That is the reason HTTP solid. While running a program, forward program, redirect program, difference you have seen. Say right click, run on server. Next, finish. Here homepage.html. If you click on login, here username AAA, password AAA. If it is forward program, previously, what was the output? Welcome AAA username. That output from which solid? Welcome solid. In address bar, which solid URL pattern appeared? Login. Today, what is appearing? Welcome. URL pattern changed. Output also changed. Previously, welcome username. Now, welcome null. Okay. Now, that means you should understand first what is the difference between forwarding, redirecting. Then you'll understand why we are getting like that. Okay. Now forwarding versus redirecting. Note down. Forwarding versus redirecting. Forwarding versus redirecting. Forwarding versus redirecting. One side forwarding, one more side redirecting. Forwarding versus redirecting. First, forwarding request and response of one solid to another solid is called as solid forwarding. Forwarding request and response of one solid to another solid is called as solid forwarding. First, write the notes. End of the session, I'll clarify your doubts, online students. First, write the notes. Forwarding request and response of one solid to another solid is called as solid forwarding. Passing control from one solid to another solid is called as solid redirecting. Passing control from one solid to another solid is called as solid redirecting. So forwarding request and response of one solid to another solid is called as solid forwarding. Passing control from one solid to another solid is called as solid redirecting. Say forwarding concept. Forwarding means solid is not forwarded. Request and response of one solid to another solid forwarded. That is forwarding. But redirecting, what will happen? Nothing forwarded, control only passed. Okay. Here request and response passed. But here what is passed? Just control. Control moved to next solid. Okay. Now this request, it contains request parameters. Nothing but whatever is received from HTML page, username, password, that will be stored in the request. That request forwarded. That is the reason you can get the username AAA. But here what is passed? Only control. That's the reason you are getting null. Because that request is not, it will not come. The request will not come. Only control comes. But here request also coming, response also coming. But here what is coming? Just control. That is the reason you are getting here data. You are not getting data here. You are getting null here. Only control comes next to next solid. But here request and response comes. Okay. And also you observe. Say in forwarding what is happening, redirecting what is happening, just you observe. From year to year you will send the request. It is executed. After that control comes here. It is executed. Again response comes here. It is forwarding or redirecting? It is forwarding. Now from here control comes to browser. From browser again it control comes here. It is executed. It will come here. This is so this solid to this solid control passed. that information browser knows. That is redirecting. But from year to year control passed, that information browser doesn't know. That is forwarding. So in forwarding, note down. In forwarding, server implicitly forwards a request and response from one servlet to another servlet. In redirecting, server instructs a browser to execute next servlet. In redirecting, server instructs a browser to execute next servlet. In forwarding, server implicitly forwards a request and response from one servlet to another servlet. In redirecting, server instructs the browser to execute next servlet. So redirecting, browser knows. Forwarding, browser doesn't know. Here, both data and control pass it to next servlet. Here, only control. Here, only control pass it to next servlet. Here, both data and control pass it to next servlet. Here, only control pass it to next servlet. Here both data and control pass it to next servlet. Here only control pass it to next servlet. Here only one pair of request and response created by web container. Here separate pair of request and response created by web container for every servlet. Here separate pair of request and response created by web container for every servlet. Here only one pair of request and response created by web container. Here only one pair of request and response created by web container. Here separate pair of request and response created by web container for every servlet. Say, suppose it is first servlet, it is second servlet. It is first servlet, it is second servlet. Suppose here you will write the code for forward. Here you'll write the code for forward. Then what will happen here? Request response created. that request response comes here. This request and response only forwarded to second solid. It is not another pair, same pair. Whatever is created by web container, these two created by web container, it comes here. Okay, this is only forwarded here. So whatever is created for first solid, that is only forwarded to second solid. One pair only created. Write this one. Created by web container for first solid. Created by web container for first solid. That is only forwarded to second solid. But here what will happen? See, suppose it is first solid, it is second solid. Here request and response. Here you will write suppose redirect. You will write redirect. You will write the code redirect. Here request and response created by web container for first solid. Here request and response created by web container for first solid. Is it passed to second solid? No. This control password to browser, from browser second solid executed. That means another pair created here. One more pair created. That pair it is going to come. But this pair contains empty. That's what null coming. So this is another pair created for second solid purpose. So there different, here different. Right, this one. Created by web container for first solid. Here. Created by web container for second solid. So separate pair created. So in forwarding, suppose 10 sollets are there. Then how many pairs created? You are not listening. In forwarding, 10 sollets are there. Forward will write. How many pairs of request response created? How many? One only. One pair. Redirecting? 10. Redirecting, every solid separate created. Okay. Forwarding, one pair only. So here whatever is created for first solid, that is only forwarded to second solid. But here whatever is created for first solid, whenever this control passed to browser, this memory vanished. Again, new request comes from browser. That request contains null, empty. That is the reason you are getting output null. That request is empty. But here request contains HTML data, username, password. That is passed here also. That's what you got it. Welcome AAA yesterday. But this is today class. Welcome null. Okay. That's the difference. Next. In forwarding, is it URL pattern changed or not changed? Not changed. In redirecting, changed. Here URL pattern is changed. No, sorry, not changed. Is not changed. Here URL pattern is changed. Forwarding supports to forward servlet to servlet, JSP and HTML. Redirecting supports to redirect servlet to servlet, JSP, HTML, PHP, ASP, ASP.NET, etc. So another technology also possible. You can pass the control to next other technology also. Redirecting supports to redirect servlet to servlet, JSP, HTML, PHP, ASP, ASP.NET, etc. Any technology, you can pass the control. Forwarding works within the server only. Redirecting works within the server and between two different servers also. Redirecting works within the server and between two different servers also. Is it over? Now I'll ask one question, give me answer. Suppose online shopping like Amazon, Flipkart, Myntra, so many are there, no, Big Basket, so many online shopping sites are there. one online shopping site will open. In that site, you'll purchase some items. Later, you'll open payment page. Payment options also, so many are there. Like a credit card, debit card, and even UPI and wallets. So many things are there. No? So many things are there. Payment options also. Even Visa, Master, payment gateways also, so many are there. Any bank, any gateway you can use. Possible. Okay. You'll suppose you'll use credit card from ICICI Bank. You'll enter your credit card number in that Amazon site. Next, what will happen? It is passed to another server, like payment gateway. If it is Master, is there Master? Visa, is there Visa? If that is issued by ICICI Bank, that is passed to one more server. Now, here forward required or redirect required. Think yourself and give me answer. Forward or redirect? Redirect, forward. You have seen forwarding notes, redirecting notes also you have seen. Okay. Now think yourself and give answer. Forward, redirect. Now those who selected forward, why you selected forward? What is it? We are sending some credit card number. That is the reason it should be forwarded. Okay. Redirect. Those who selected redirect, why redirect you selected? What is it? Different servers. Different servers. That's what you selected redirect. Okay. Any other? Those who selected redirect, what is your, why you selected redirect? Your answer right or wrong, only discussion this is. I'm not expecting right answer, but only just thinking. Okay. Just what you are thinking, I'm just based on that knowledge, whatever you are thinking, you answer that answer. That's it. Customer details. That means first your answer is forward or redirect? Redirect. No. Why you selected redirect? These details required here. That's what redirect. But redirecting data will not come, no? And redirecting data will not come, no? Now, forward. Forwarding, is it, this is Amazon server, it is payment gateway server, is bank server. Two different server is possible. So forward not possible, redirect not possible. Okay. See, three different servers, no? Three different server. But what you studied last point, forwarding works within the server only. It is Amazon server. It is payment gateway server. It is bank server. All if it in one server possible. But Amazon people and payment gateway, Master, Visa, those people and ICICI Bank, are they maintaining same server? No. But forwarding possible? No. Redirecting? But data will not come, no? You will enter credit card number in Amazon site. Will it come credit card number here? So, here forwarding not possible, redirecting also not possible. Okay. But you observe. You observe it is Amazon site. Okay. Amazon website. But not only Amazon, so many shopping sites are there. Okay. Amazon is there, Flipkart is there, Big Basket is there, Myntra is there, Ajio is there. So many are there, no? So many online shopping sites are there. And in any website, you can use your credit card or debit card or gateway, UPI, all possible. Gateways also, many gateways are there. Master, Visa, IMP, like RTGS, so many gateways are there. RuPay, so many gateways are there. Like on your credit card, debit card, some RuPay, Master, Visa is there, no? That is payment gateway actually. Again, that same Master, Visa for many banks also it is there. Not only for ICICI, not only for SBI. There are so many bank sites also are there. Like HDFC, ICICI, SBI, Union Bank, like different banks. Now, you can purchase in any online shopping site with any payment gateway with any bank. Possible, no? That means like these connections are there. Okay. For this, all connections are like this we have. That's what possible. So like this we have. Again from here also. All are there. All are connected like. So like this we have, no? Like this we have. Now, suppose you open Amazon. You purchased some items. Here you will enter credit card number. But that credit card number is valid or not valid. How Amazon server knows? Is it issued by Amazon? The credit card is not issued by Amazon. Amazon server doesn't know that card is valid or not valid. Okay. So you will open Amazon website. You will enter credit card number here. And that card is valid or not valid. Amazon server doesn't know. Amazon server doesn't know. Because that card is not issued by Amazon. That card is not issued by Amazon website. That is issued by bank. Okay. It doesn't know. But this is maybe Java. This is maybe .NET. This is maybe PHP. Are they maintaining same Java all people? Different companies, different site, different technology they are using. Okay. Now, what you are doing? What you are doing? Not listening. See, observe, forward is given, forward is selected or redirect is selected? Including selected. You didn't select anything, no? Redirect. What is redirecting? This is happening. If you listen with concentration, you can give answer. You are using mobile only. Then how can you understand? See, here, Amazon website. See, this website may be developed in Java. This may be developed in .NET. This may be developed in PHP. Different will be there. Are they going to select whatever Amazon selected? That is only bank people? No. Maybe different technologies. So different technologies possible and even different servers possible. But forwarding within the server only possible. Forwarding Java only possible. Other technology not possible with just HTML possible. Because HTML common to all. HTML Java people will use, .NET people will use, PHP people will use, Python people also will use. All are will using. HTML common. HTML, XML common to all. Okay. So this may be Java, this may be .NET, this may be PHP, that may be Python. We cannot predict. Okay. But all different servers. But different servers forwarding not possible. Different servers forwarding not possible. Forwarding works within the server only. Okay. Forwarding works within the server only. And also forwarding what will happen? Java only possible. .NET only, like that only. But redirecting possible. Different technologies also, different servers also. But problem is data will not come. Okay. Now 3 different servers. You selected Amazon site. You purchased some items. You entered credit card number. The number is valid or not valid. Amazon server doesn't know because that is not issued by Amazon. Then what it will do? Whichever payment gateway is there, for that gateway it will forward. That gateway it will redirect. It will redirect. Control comes here, but here data will not come. For that, one more concept is there: session tracking. That we use. Redirecting plus session tracking. If you use, data also comes. So then credit card number comes here. The card is now number is valid or not valid. It will check. That credit card number is valid or not valid. It will check. But in that credit card, amount is exceeded or not, it doesn't know. That is bank people knows. Bank server knows. Because credit card limit will be there. 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh limitation is there. No? More than that, you cannot purchase. So that limit is exceeded or not. It will not check. Again, it will redirect to one more server. Bank server. If that is issued by ICICI, ICICI server. If it is issued by HDFC, HDFC. If it is issued by SBI, SBI. That server will check. If amount is not exceeded, it will allow. Then your transaction here success it shows. But data transferred one server to another server to another server. In between, many servers will be there in real time. In between many servers. You will open Amazon site, you will pay money there. But it will be redirected from many server to server to server. Many servers. Okay. Once if it is transaction completed, like receiving data not possible in the redirecting, because here only control comes to next servlet. And here not only servlet, JSP, HTML, PHP, ASP, .NET, any technology possible. But control passed to other technology also. Control passed to other servers also. But only thing, data will not come. The data how to bring. Next concept, session tracking. With that we can bring. So what we have to use is redirecting we have to use. Forwarding not possible. Forwarding within the server only. Forwarding servlet, JSP, HTML only. That's what we must use redirect. But in redirecting also, it will not work complete. We have to add some other concept. That is session tracking. Okay. That's what now we require session tracking now. Next concept, session tracking. Session tracking. Say what exactly session tracking first we'll see. Now just a heading, write it. Just I'll explain. This is don't write. This is for understanding purpose only. Say, for example, listen with concentration. It is the most important in the servlets. Without session tracking, there is no project. Okay. Suppose it is server. It is server. Server and database already connected. Server and database, it's already connected. Here clients. N number of clients can use the same server. Like client 1, client 2, here client 3. Clients are communicating with server. Example, mail application. Example, mail application. Yahoo Mail, Gmail, mail applications are there, no? Mail application. Very first time here, client 1, You'll type username AAA. You'll type some password. Request comes to server. What server will do? It will check in the database. Given username password exists or not. If it is exist, that user mailbox inbox password to browser. Here mails are displayed. Here mails are displayed. Left side hyperlinks displayed. Left side hyperlinks are spam hyperlink, trash hyperlink, and logout hyperlink displayed. Spam hyperlink, trash hyperlink, logout hyperlink. This is inbox. Like left side folders will be inbox, compose, trash, spam, diesel. Now it is inbox. Whose inbox? AAA user inbox. AAA user inbox. Spam hyperlink, trash hyperlink, logout hyperlink displayed. This client, this person, what he will do? He'll send the request. You will type username BBB. You'll enter some password. Request password to server. Server communicates with database. Given username password exists or not, it will check. If it exists, here mailbox, inbox displayed. Here whose inbox? BBB user inbox. BBB user inbox. Here also 3 hyperlinks displayed. Spam, trash, logout. So spam hyperlink, trash hyperlink, logout hyperlink displayed. Here this person will enter CCC username, some password, request comes, communicates with database. Given username password exists means inbox displayed. Mails displayed. And here also same spam, trash, logout. Like this displayed. This is whose inbox? AAA. This is whose inbox? BBB. This is whose inbox? CCC. Okay. These 3 members are browsing mails only. Now, this person, he will click on spam hyperlink. He will click on spam hyperlink. Then spam box comes. Whose spam box comes? BBB. But how server knows that they clicked by BBB? Are you typing username password again? No. You are not typing username password. Very first time only you are typing. Very first time only you are typing username password. But if you click here, BBB spam box only comes. How server knows this is clicked by BBB? What is it? URL. What is the URL? Same URL will be there for mailbox. Got a point? Understood? Very first time you are typing username password. Your request password. You got an inbox. Later hyperlinks only you are clicking. You are not typing again username password. Just if you click spam here, whose spam box comes? BBB. Suppose you click here, whose spam box comes? AAA. You click here, whose spam box comes? CCC. But how server knows that is clicked by BBB? Is it our IP address is unique? No, our system IP address is not unique. Your mobile number is unique. But system IP address is not unique. Okay. So here you are not typing username password again and again. Once if you log out, again then only you have to type. Otherwise not required. Okay. Here whenever you click on login button until you click on logout button, that is called one session. That is called one session. That much time period your username password stored somewhere. That is session tracking. Here whenever you click spam, actually what is happening, just you observe. Very first time Very first time you will type username password. Very first time that username password comes here. It will communicate with database. That username password stored here in server memory, somewhere stored. For that, one ID created. That ID alphanumeric mixed will be there. That ID will be unique in the world. That ID 40 to 50 letters will be there. 40 to 50 letters alphanumeric mixed. Even that ID, at last, your date and time also appended. In that particular time only that ID. That means that will be unique. Unique ID. Date and time always unique, no? Date and time repeat, it will not repeat. Same date, same date will repeat. Either year different, time different, something different comes, no? So date, time always, it will not repeat. Always unique. Like that ID with the time and date appended, it will be unique. Suppose, assume 101. That is not 101, 40, 50 letters will be there. Now one ID created. This ID password to browser. Password to browser. Inbox comes here. Mails displayed. While displaying mails, this ID also comes. This ID, somewhere it is stored in browser memory only. Browser memory it is stored. Okay. Here, this person very first time, he'll enter username password. That username password, somewhere it is stored in server. For this one ID created. For this one ID created. This ID password with inbox, that is stored in browser memory. Here it is stored. It is stored here. Same style for this user also. CCC 103. That 103 comes here. 103 stored. Now, like this, very first request. Second request, what will happen? See, whenever you click spam hyperlink here, request password to server. With that request, this 102 number password. Then server will receive 102. 102 running or not, it will check. 102 running. Then server will understand this is clicked by B user. Then what server will do? Communicates with database. It loads the spam B spam box. Again, whenever you click logout here, logout request comes. With logout request, 102 also comes. 102 matched. Then it is vanished. Again, response comes to browser. Then here also vanished. Whenever you click logout, vanished. Suppose this person, he forgot to log out. Assume that is CyberCafe system. Another person came and sit in that system. He typed just gmail.com. But already session is running. When you type gmail.com here, what will happen? This 103 password. Then what? Browser server will understand. CCC user sending request, it will understand. Then directly again inbox comes. CCC inbox. It doesn't know other person or same person. Session is running. That's what you have to log out. But nowadays, security purpose, if you close the browser, vanished. If you close the browser, vanished. Even if you don't touch mouse and keyboard for 1 minute, some sites, it is automatically vanished. If you click back button, vanished. It is happening. Security purpose. Suppose bank application, you'll open, you may forget. Other person will see your data. That is the reason, even if you forget to log out also, nothing will happen. Automatically vanished. Automatically vanished. Some application, time period will set. After time period, it will log out. Automatically logged out. Some more applications, if you don't touch mouse and keyboard for 1 minute, it is automatically logged out. Some more application, if you click back button also vanished. Like that, security purpose, they given like that. So here, whenever you click on login button, until you click on logout button, that much time period, your username, password, maintained. Login to logout, that is session. That much time period, data maintained, no, that is tracking, session tracking. That mechanism required for many applications. If it is online shopping, your items are maintained. If it is bank application, you login, username, password maintained. And if it is examination, online exam, your examination ID maintained. Like that, different application, different data maintained. Again and again, no need to type. Okay. If it is not maintained, every request, username, password you have to type. Every request. Because it doesn't know that is same request or new request. That state information doesn't maintain. The protocol is stateless protocol. It doesn't maintain state. It doesn't know about that. So every request treated as new request only. Like whenever client send the request, this request password received here. Whenever second request comes, no, that is second request or first request, it doesn't know. That is request only it knows. But it is first request or second request or last request, it doesn't know. Every request treated as new request only. Okay. That is the reason with your coding only you have to maintain. That is only session tracking mechanism. Now, with that username, password, you can maintain somewhere. You can bring client to server with session tracking mechanism. In previous, null is there. You can bring with redirecting plus session tracking, we can display. Possible. Now, this is most important, but session tracking methods are there. I'll explain. Write it. A session is a time period between login and logout. A session is a time period between login and logout. A session is a time period between login and logout. So whenever you click on login button, until you click on logout button, that time period is there, no? It is called one session. For example, our class timing 4 to 6, 4 to 5:30, 4 to 5:40, like that. Like that is one session. That is one session. Here, login button, if you click, until you click on logout, that much time period, it is one session. It is one session. That time may be 1 minute also, half an hour also, 3 hours also, 2 hours also, whatever it may be. Suppose you'll click on login button, you'll see mails. You don't have a new mails. Immediately you'll click logout. Already you clicked on login, you clicked on logout. Just within a 1 minute only you closed it. That 1 minute is called one session. Okay. And suppose continuously 2 hours you'll browse. And then 2 hours is called one session. Whenever you click on login button, until you click on logout button, that much time period, you are maintaining data. That data only session tracking mechanism. Okay. Next, write it. Session tracking is a mechanism Session tracking is a mechanism that servlets use to maintain client state information about a series of requests from the same user across some time period. Session tracking is a mechanism that servlets use to maintain client state information about a series of requests from the same user across some time period. No. Say a session is a time period between login and logout. Per minute, crores of people are accessing. For every user, session will be maintained. Okay, every user maintained. Say, server hard disk, it is not like a whatever you are using 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte. Okay, Facebook, how much data is there? WhatsApp, how much data is there? Say, in your home PC, whatever is there, you are uploading. Your photos, videos, audios, emails, graphics, animation, all. How much data you are uploading? 1 GB also you are uploading. But like you, how many people are using worldwide? 200 plus crores of people using Facebook. 200 plus crores worldwide. But how much hard disk required? Whatever is available in the market, 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte, it is not enough for our institute students also. Okay? That hard disk is different. If you want to get that hard disk, first you have to give an order to manufacturer company. Then only they'll prepare. Okay, that hard disk will be different. Crores of user IDs, nothing. Your data, how much is there? Only that session ID purpose, nothing. Session ID, crore IDs. Crore IDs, but data, videos also are there. In YouTube, how many videos are there? How much data required? How much hard disk required? Crores of videos are there in YouTube. How much hard disk required for YouTube server? Think yourself. So, IDs are nothing. IDs, how much it will occupy? One ID. Maximum 10 bytes. One ID. Like that, 10 crores IDs. Suppose. Like that. But your data, 1,000 times will be there. Your data, more than this. Okay. So, it will maintain. Server, zettabytes, petabytes, data also it will maintain. Okay. Not only terabytes. Petabyte, zettabytes, data, it will maintain servers. That much hard disk will be there. See, session tracking is a mechanism that servlet. See, session nothing but time period between login and logout. That time period may be 1 minute, or maybe 1 second, or maybe 1 hour, or maybe 2 hours, maybe 2 days, 3 days also. See, example, your mobile. Amazon, you added some items. 5 days also it will maintain, 1 month also it will maintain. It is there, no? You add to cart. After 1 month you open cart, still it is there. It is not removed, no? Like that also possible. That is like a one session. In a mobile, you are not going to log out also. Continuously log in only. 24 hours, 365 days. Okay? But in a system, you log out. But there you are not going to log out also. Log out option also not visible. Log out also not easy in your mobile. You observe. Again, through settings only you have to open. Log out also option. See, you log out Gmail. Your Gmail account continuously running. 365 days, 24 hours. You are not going to log out also. That log out also not easy, you observe. Even YouTube also. You already logged in YouTube. In your mobile. You log out. Not easy. Log out is not easy in your mobile. You check it out. If you want to log out from YouTube, log out from Google Chrome, you log out from your apps. Not easy. Okay. So, your mobile number, your mail ID. Continuously running server side. Okay. Complete information stored in your browser history. Complete information stored in server history. Whatever you are doing transactions in your mobile, all will be stored. It's happening. That your data also maintaining server. That much data it is maintaining. Okay. See, log in, log out, that is maybe 1 minute also, that maybe 5 days also, 1 month also, it will maintain. It will maintain. Okay. Now, here, session tracking, nothing but it is one mechanism with our program. Who will use? Servlets use. What it will maintain? Client state. Client state, nothing but it can be username, password, shopping items, or policy number, or bank account number, or examination ID. Like that, different application, different data will be there. Okay, that is maintained. For identifying same user or not. Say, write it. Client state information can be, client state information can be username, password, account number, or examination ID, shopping items, dash dash, etc. Client state information can be username, password, account number, examination ID, shopping items, dash dash, etc. So client state information can be username, password, account number, examination ID, shopping items, dash dash, etc. Say, here any data depends upon application data. For what purpose? Identifying client. So worldwide many people will open Gmail, but how it knows that is AAA user or BBB user? With this mechanism only. Identification purpose. Okay. Next, write it. There are 4 session tracking methods. First one, cookies. Second one, URL rewriting. Third one, HTTP sessions. Fourth one, hidden form fields. There are 4 session tracking methods. First one, cookies. Second one, URL rating. Third one, HTTP session. Fourth one, hidden form fields. There are 4 session tracking methods. First one, cookies. Second one, URL rating, HTTP session, hidden form field. These all are session tracking methods only. But these all places, what will happen? When you click on login, until you click on logout, it will maintain the data. But data, different places it will maintain. That is the reason different methods. 4 session tracking methods in use only. But when we have to use cookies, when we have to use URL rating, when we have to use HTTP sessions, when we have to use hidden form fields, after learning you will understand. Okay. Now, first one, cookies. A cookie is a piece of information stored at client side to maintain client state information. A cookie is a piece of information stored at client side to maintain client state information. A cookie is a piece of information stored at client side to maintain client state information. So if you use cookie, It is going to store in client computer only. So 4 different session tracking method, 4 different places it will maintain. Okay. A cookie is a piece of information stored at client side to maintain client state information. Client state information, it is going to be stored in client only. That mechanism is called cookie. If it is stored in server, that mechanism is called session, HTTP session. If it is appended to URL, that is called URL rating. If it is stored in HTML hidden field, that is called hidden form field. So all the places concept is same. Storage is different. Storage different. Sometimes client better, sometimes server better, sometimes appending to URL better, sometimes storing in a hidden form field better. Situation, I'll show you. Like this, we have now cookie, one class is there in Java. See how to create cookies, we'll see. Cookie class, node. It is used to create a cookie. It is used to create a cookie with name and value pair. It is used to set the time interval. It is used to get the time interval. It is used to get the name of the cookie. It is used to change the value of cookie. It is used to get the value of the cookie. So it is used to create a cookie. It is setting time interval. How much time period you want to maintain? The time. We can retrieve. Name of the cookie we can retrieve. Value of the cookie we can retrieve. If you want to change, this is required. How to use, we'll see tomorrow class.